I wanted to dig deeper into whose Bryan's character is in the second edition of Cakewalk. In this revision, I set out to write Bryan in a more nuanced way, showing the layers of his shame and confusion around being attracted to a transgender woman. Bryan has always identified as straight, and the sudden recognition of his attraction to a trans woman both surprised and intimidated him. In the first edition, I believe I had made it clear that his fear stemmed from his family expectations and the weight of societal labels. But in revisiting this story, I realized Bryan's truth needed to be told more fully. First, I wanted to give more space to unpack Bryan's inner thoughts as he wrestled with his trans amorous identity. It was a slow burn that really began when LaWanda left him. The silence of that loss lingered, and the emptiness Bryan began facing feelings he had long buried. Part of his silence was planted in his childhood. Whenever Bryan was in trouble or his father was angry, his father would hurl gay slurs and homophobic terms at him. So later, whenever Bryan wanted to act out his queerness, whether in desire, intimacy, or even in imagining a future with a trans woman, it was his father's voice he heard, sharp and condemning. Those echoes taught Bryan to stay in the shadows, to hide from his feelings, not just about his attraction, but also about any subject that risked making him vulnerable. Through sitting meditation, Bryan slowly learned to quiet those echoes. He began to stay with his fears instead of running from them, discovering that his struggles was not with love, but with himself.